and everything else, isn't it? It's just pure, unadulterated wonderfulness is how I have to describe that. Hello, welcome back to my channel. My name is Claire. I'm a flute player from Hull, East Yorkshire in the UK, and it is time for another reaction from me. Now, just before we get to today's reaction, I'm hoping that many of you that are here watching the reactions, and I know there are lots of you because you keep sending me your wonderful reactions, tracks to react to, and I'm getting such a wonderful list and some really fantastic messages with them. So thank you for that. If you want to add to that, by the way, check out the pinned comment below. So it's lovely to connect with you via that, but I would love to connect with you even more if you would like to, and I invite you to come along to one of my live streams. Now this month I'm launching a new live stream alongside my Flutifull Time, which is a request show which takes place every Sunday. The new live stream is going to be a concert format of lots of the tracks that I like to play, and well, you'll find details of that and Flutifull Time all on my channel page. So if you want to come along and interact a little bit more with me and my fantastic community, then we'd love to have you there. Right, back to today's reaction. Now then, this is a band and a track which I have been asked to react to quite a lot. And it's not just a track, actually, that I've been asked to react to. It's this specific performance that I've been asked to react to. And we'll see why in a moment. But before I get to that, and before I give you some Flutifull facts on this, I just want to give a little bit of a disclaimer. The reason that I've never reacted to this before is because I'm already a huge fan of this band and this flute player in question. Now, the band, of course, is Focus, and the flute playing question, T.S. Van Leer, I've already reacted to his playing before, actually, and described him as a flute legend, because indeed he really, really is. If you want to see that reaction, check out the card above. Anyway, the real reason I've not reacted to this, like I say, is because I do know this song really, really well, as do many of you, and I didn't want it to I didn't want this to be fake. I didn't want it to be like, oh, wow, you know, because I know it's a track that lots of people react to because of its nature. However, lots of you have asked me to react to it, and what caught my eye was this specific performance. So before we talk about that, let's just give you a few facts on the fantastic Focus. So Focus are a Dutch progressive rock band formed in Amsterdam in 1969 by keyboardist, vocalist and flautist Tia Van Leer, drummer Hans Kluver, bassist Martin Dresden and guitarist Jan Akkerman. The band has undergone numerous formations in its history. They are still going though, and since December 2016 it's comprised of Van Leer, drummer Pierre van der Linden, guitarist Menno Gutierrez and bassist Udo Panikiet. And it's also worth adding to that they have sold over 1 million RIAA certified albums in the United States alone. So, I mean, if that doesn't tell you all you need to know, then I don't know what does. Their debut album from 1970, entitled Focus Plays Focus, gained little attention, but it was the follow-up, Moving Waves, which I'm sure you can picture that wonderful purpley pink cover to that fantastic album, which came out in 1971, and the lead single, Hocus Pocus, earned the band international recognition. Yes, and of course it's Hocus Pocus that I'm going to be sharing with you today. Now, like I say, lots of you have asked me to react to this, and three names that I noted on my list were Chris Northall, 8317, Bat, and Jeff Pick. Apologies if there were more of you who sent this in. Because there may have been, and I may have mislaid those, but those three, thank you very much. Now, Jeff went on to say a little bit more about this particular live performance which I'm going to share with you today, and I haven't seen this live performance. I should share that, so that it's a genuine reaction to this actual performance. And this was from a live TV show from 1979. Jeff tells me that this is a quirky and, in my opinion, brilliant live performance by the band, and particularly their keyboard player and flautist. The band wanted to play this 7-minute song, but were only given a 4-minute slot. So rather than cut the parts out, they just played it much faster. That's what got my attention, folks. This was the only ever standing ovation in the history of the show, Midnight Special, and it was introduced by the legendary Gladys Knight. So how could I resist after hearing that? Thank you so much, Jeff, for whetting my appetite sufficiently. Are you ready, folks? It's Hocus Pocus by Focus. Here we go.
Musically, they're one of the most together and exciting groups going. Welcome, Focus.
have it, folks. There we have it. Yes, I mean, wow. That's just total, utter genius on steroids and everything else, isn't it? It's just pure, unadulterated wonderfulness is how I have to describe that. The fact that they can play it at that speed. I know the original track kind of speeds up, doesn't it, I think, and it gets to the point where it's that fast. But to play that like that from start to finish at that tempo, to keep it as tight and as clear and as cohesive as that, whilst looking like they've just, I don't know, they've just woken up or walked in from something. They look so chill. Well, apart from T.S., who's like, eyes are going and his mouth and everything, but they just look so laid back. It's just bonkers. It's just pure genius. Wonderful stuff. And just pure joy, pure wonderfulness, and just pure energy, and it's there's an innocence about it as well, isn't there? I think it's just this wonderful playfulness, and it's just can't fail to put a smile on your face. Also, anybody that can play the keyboard like that and whistle like that at the same time and keep control of both is just like on another planet, aren't they? What do I have to say about the fluting? Well, of course, there's only a tiny little bit of fluting in there. And what I think I love about it is it just comes out the blue. We've had the yodeling, we've had the whistling. You just don't know what he's going to do next. And that's part of the appeal as well. I think, especially when it's performed live. I mean, I wonder if the band know what bit he's doing next, really. But then we get the fluting, and it emulates what he's done with the voice, really. Great singing and playing, really, really neatly done. And I think this is the first and probably the last time I'm ever going to say it. I think I really love it because it's just a tiny little bit. He's like done all that other craziness, and then he's just like, oh yeah, here's my flute, and I can do this amazing thing on my flute that a lot of flute players can't even do, and that's that. And it's like, whoa, what, hello? So I think that's what makes it really, really special. And yeah, I mean, that track will never, ever be done again, will it? If you see what I mean. It's a very unique track, and it's just exquisite. And to hear it like that, in that form, again, Jeff, thank you very much for that information, because that's just so much fun, isn't it? Well, we've got a 7-minute track, we've got 4 minutes, we'll just play it faster. To just be able to do that is just pure wonderfulness. So there we are. I finally reacted to Hocus Pocus by Focus. Thank you to all those that have suggested that for me. Like I say, if you want to see my previous reaction to some T.S. Van Leer, then do check out the card above. And I'd really love it if you came along to one of my live streams. All the details are on my channel page. And I should also say, shouldn't I? I'm rubbish at remembering this. Well, please make sure you're subscribed. Because lots of Flutifull content on the channel, which I'm sure you'll enjoy. So thank you for joining me, and I hope I'll see you again soon. Take care and make sure you stay Flutifull. Thanks, folks. Bye.